I'm home. Hey, Ronald, are you okay? I don't know, I think I have a fever. I think Roll's come down with influenza. From what I can tell, the virus only affects robots. You all need to be careful. A new virus robot illness, influenza, has begun to spread rapidly around the world, causing robots to malfunction. When humans find it impossible to complete even simple tasks without their robot helpers, and without robot assistance, no one can develop a proper cure. A month following the outbreak, the situation worsens. The infected robots turn violent and attempt to take over the world. One of those infected robots went crazy and attacked me. I've spent the last few days studying this influenza. But even my genius wasn't able to find a cure. So I built a machine that would help me discover the key to developing the cure, but it was stolen by one of those demented robots. I beg you. You have to help me get my medicine-making machine back. I suppose if we want to stop those robots, we'll have to help you. Leave it to me. I'll stop those robots. I'll find Dr. Wily's medicine-making machine, and then we can cure Roll and all the other robots. Proto Man! I don't think you'll be able to do this alone. I'd appreciate any help, Proto Man. Yep, time for Mega Man 10, and that's the main plot. A rogue virus is making robots all over the world sick and causing them to rebel. Oh, whoops. But we're not alone, as we can see. We can either play as Mega Man or Proto Man. And because this game includes all the DLC, it includes space. The game came out on the Wii, PS3, and Xbox 360, and Base was basically DLC. Based on how he works, it's the same exact thing in Mega Man and Base, but with no double jump. There's no double jump, and you can't aim the weapons in any other direction other than left and right and whatnot. But it can still slide in rapid fire. Mega Man is still the same from 9, where there is no slide nor charge, power shot, basically. And Proto Man is the same exact as he was in 9, where he can slide, jump, and deflect as long as he's still jumping. But he takes more damage, but is at least a bit more tougher for making shots. But receiving them, he's weaker. He has weaker defense. For this playthrough, let's go with Proto Man. And what I want to do, normally, also hard mode, I believe is actually was actually added for like DLC or something, where there's more enemy placements and the bosses get a bit rougher. Easy is obviously that, and you honestly only have easy and normal from the get-go. But for the Legacy Collection only, it adds everything else for unlockables from the get-go. So, let's go with normal mode. And we also have our 8 bots to go through from the get-go. Now let's see what we got. And thankfully, we have a shop this time. You can use screws to buy stuff in the shop. Yeah, this is obviously auto. And this is Dango, actually, from the Game Boy games. And thankfully, we actually now have the energy balancer. Thank God. Energy balancer restores energy to the weapon with the lowest energy level when you pick up a weapon capsule. Thank God. But ideally, Proto Man actually has less items within his shop than Mega Man does. Let's see, be calm when you fall down a pit. Only use once. And the shock guard. Yep. Okay. Ideally, for the 3 characters, Proto Man should be played on easy, Mega Man on normal, and base on hard because of how good mobile base is, and how good his base buster is. But, man, I want to at least liven things up a bit. Let's see what we got. Thinking... Sheep Man. This is, I believe, Sheepman and maybe Nitroman are good beginner stages. No. It's Sheepman and also Pumpman for good, ideal beginner stages for the game. So I felt, this is going to be a bit harder for me to do. So let's at least just go with Sheepman first, just to make it a little easier on me. With Sheepman here, with the stage gimmick, these blocks will disappear after a couple seconds at the moment you touch them. So it's best to make sure that you get moving. And there's also some puzzle elements too for these screws as well. The main reason why I wanted to go with Proto Man here instead of Mega Man, obviously. You actually got the coil and the jet on the get-go. Basically what he had with the 9 for his DLC. And then there's these treadmills. You keep running on these treadmills, and they'll be powered up. But after a while, they'll power down, so it's best for you to get a move on with these treadmills before you lose footing, and you fall down a pit or go into spikes. Normally I would say, oh, this is the part where I fulfilled the challenge, I play as Proto Man on hard mode, but nah, I got something else in mind. Ow. I got something else in mind for that whole thing. As soon as I'm done with the base game, I want to look and see if I can maybe do a bit of an endurance run through of hard mode with Proto Man. Because I know it's going to be difficult and rather hellish, because the simple fact Proto Man takes a lot more damage, and he shoots a lot less frequently than, say, Mega Man or Base. But, wanted to at least liven things up a bit. And for that mini-boss over there, just keep shooting. Go into the treadmills and just keep shooting. Thankfully, because Proto Man has his shield, you could just keep jumping and then just avoid getting yourself shocked by the sparks. And because I'm Proto Man, I really need that health. Okay, jump. Oh boy. No. Gotta stop pressing the wrong button. There we go. Gotta stop doing that. Shoot. Really have to stop doing that. Oh boy. There we go. That helps. Okay. There. Thank goodness we have the shield, otherwise I would have taken damage still. There we go. Shoot. Gotta stop doing that. Here we go. Just wait. Here we go. Ooh, a weapon tank. Nice. Weapon tanks? Nuts. I got 4 lives. Yeah, it's worth it. A weapon tank refills one weapon of your choice. So, let's say if I run out of coil or jet, I have to specifically choose the weapon tank and then go with whatever weapon I'm trying to refill fully. Normally, under normal circumstances, I would just avoid doing that to avoid dying, but meh. You find what you can get. Like, I don't really look a gift toward the benefits outweigh the consequences, is what I wanted to at least say with that whole thing. But yeah. Rogue virus turns robots incredibly violent. The future is sad because doing simple tasks without a robotic helper is deemed impossible. That's kind of sad. And seemingly the only person who can make you care for this is the same guy who's been trying to take over the world, like, what, 16 times already? Like, come on, at this point we already know this is going to be another plot. Oh! Shit. Okay, I worked up with that one. Let's see here. Okay, good. I still have a weapon stick left to my name. Thank you. Great. Keep going. Jump, jump. Oh boy. The moment you go in the opposite direction, the whole powering up the treadmill is done for. Keep going, keep going. There we go. Some health. Thank you. Okay. Well, yeah, I know what I said within my Switch 2 Direct. I would play the game on normal mode as Proto Man, but I felt, while I was playing 9, I felt, why not make this a bit more interesting? Sure, I'll do the game normal as Proto Man, but for the sake of it making things interesting, let's at least just make it 2 go-arounds with Proto Man here. Where I myself would do it twice. Once on normal mode and the other on hard mode. Like, I'll look and see how far I can get playing as Proto Man on hard mode. Because hard mode is where enemies and bosses get more aggressive, and it'd be hell for someone as weak as Proto Man. Ow. Alright. Let's take down Sheep Man. Sheep Man mostly just splits up within clouds, and is in various areas of the arena. Where he is, you'll never know. It's randomized. Ow. The one where Sheepman is, that's the cloud that'll actually fire off spark shockwaves. Aside from going to clouds to split himself up, he'll also just shoot little sparks along the arena too. Making him pretty ideal for a first-timer stage and a boss. 3. Ow. See, like that. Shoots a spark and then goes up to split himself up into more clouds. And then that's his pattern. Ow. Ow. See, thankfully because of Proto Man's shield, I can at least jump around, hop around and all that stuff. Okay, let's do that again and not suck. Alright. But yeah, this just makes Sheepman a good first-time stage. Ow! But just be careful of the lightning he splits. He does within the clouds as well. Because it goes a little bit to the side, as I've shown more than once. Thankfully, because Proto Man has the charge shot, and he can slide, it makes mobility and dodging Sheepman all the better. I think Proto Man is a bit stronger than Mega Man, but I'm not too sure. I'll at least look up that when I have the chance. 3, 4. One more, and there we go. Thunderbolt is decent for a weapon. You shoot a cloud, it goes up, it shoots lightning. Meh. For the weakness, I believe, for it to be effective with Pump Man, because that's the weakness that we have to use, we actually have to make sure that the cloud is actually formed, and then the lightning lightning itself hits. How much do I... No, not enough. Clearly not enough. Nope, not enough. Alright. But yeah, you need to have the cloud fully form up, and then the lightning has to strike for the weakness to be effective, which makes it, rather iffy. Yeah, I just like this track. Honestly, there is a good chunk of tracks from the game for base Robot Masters are pretty good. Sheepman's one of them, it's pretty cozy, it's pretty comfy. And Pumpman's, I think it's pretty good actually too. It's like a nice rainy day track. Like a nice comfy track that you play on a rainy day. That you're walking home from school or whatever. There we go. Ow! Oh. That purple goop those my tool slugs shoot, it actually makes your traction a lot worse. AKA, it's almost like if you're going through a snow level, but without the snow level without being in a snow level, basically. So just be mindful of that, because that can serve as some pretty tight platforming, basically. And you need to be aware of how much you're going, so that way you yourself don't run into enemies or go down a pit. There we go. I think this is the only... Oh wait, no I'm not. I'm lying. I'm lying. Because this is the second time in series history where the main stage is the sewer. First time being Toadman. There we go. Those are two pathways that you can take, but I'll at least show off the other pathway after I beat Pumpman. There we go. Whoa, oh boy. Ow! Oh yeah, right. Almost forgot. Within Mega Man 10, you can actually circle around with the weapons by pressing the L and R buttons, which makes choosing your weapon a lot easier to do. There we go. Okay, and you can also press L and R at the same time to go back to your base weapon. Oh, come on. Thank you. You need the screws. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Ow! Ow! Oh boy. Okay, that helps. Right. Okay, nope. This also marks another time where Porterman is playable within a base game. 9 is the first time, and obviously it's not his first time being playable, as he was playable in the arcade Mega Man games. Mega Man the Power Battle and Mega Man the Power Fighters. Ow! Oh, oh. Ow. I mean, I died, so I might as well show off this. Ow! Other pathway. Oh. Oh. Okay. But then this section, you're actually being sucked in. If anyone else has actually used this pathway before. Oh, bubble. Oh, I didn't even notice the bubble. Oh. There we go. So just be mindful of where you're going to be sucked in, basically. That way you don't get yourself into pits or get yourself hurt or anything of that sort. Oh boy! Yeah, just keep shooting the bubbles, that way you yourself don't get launched into the spikes. There we go. Done. Oh boy. Oh, whew, that's good. Oh, seriously? Well, at least I got myself an E-tank out of that. Oh, one of each. Nice. Wait, hold on here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the whole M-tank thing, yep. There we go. With these waterfalls, they'll push you down, making your jumps a lot tighter to do. So, I'm going to die here again. So just to make sure that you time your jumps carefully. Whew. Nope, wait. Ow. Ow. Just be careful with Proto Man because he takes damage much worse. Right. Okay. Well. Just gonna... Oh, nice. Oh! Ugh. Okay, really should have used the jet on that one. Okay. Ow. Come on. There we go. Nice. Just gonna do this. Thank you. Give me that extra life, thank you. Swap over. Just make sure you have enough jet to get you across. Because even going with the top pathway can be a lot difficult to do. Could be just as difficult to maneuver yourself across. Ow! we go. Come on. There we go, that's nice. Nice. The only time when you can't deflect while jumping is when you have to jump and shoot. So you have to be tactical about it. Do you want to either A, reflect the shot and potentially do damage back, or do you want to shoot and be on the offense? Okay, want to refuel jump. Thank you. And off we go to fight Pump Man. Alright. Yeah, that's the only way you can actually hit Pump Man with his weakness, with the Thunderbolt. You need to make sure that not only does he actually go across the lightning, but that the thundercloud itself doesn't waste away by the time he gets to it, which makes fighting him with his weakness less than ideal. Normally he jumps, he summons his pump shield, and then the pump shield just spirals out, basically. And Water Shield is meh, which is kind of a shame because Jewel Satellite is the much better weapon between 9 and 10, if you ask me. Oh, 302. Nice. Alright, time to shop. Thank you, Auto, because I need that. Thank you. I could get one of those. Give me another one. That's fine. Okay, and there we go. Save right here. Thank you. Alright, and from there, Solar Man. Damn it! Whoops. Okay, let me try that one again. That's why I stayed silent. This track is bussin'. But this mini-boss, it behaves the same way as Heat Man from 2, where it shoots some fire, and then it'll charge at you from across the arena. It doesn't matter which one that you shoot first, they both share the exact same health bar or something. So if you focus on both of them, it's fine. Focus on one of them, that's also fine. Because if you beat one, the game will count it as you beating both. Oh, never mind then. You actually have to beat both. That is a never mind on my end. So you really have to just focus on being both at the same time. My mistake. Thought it was the other way around. With Solar Man, just focus on not dying. Ow. Yeah, just focus on A, not dying, and B, with those fireballs that shoot out. Whenever that column lights up, then that means it's going, and the fireballs will be coming out. Go. Jump up. There we go. Nice. Careful with the conveyor belts because they'll push you within one set direction, and you don't want that to happen because it's not going to help you. It'll make things a bit tougher, so just be aware of that. Thankfully, with the energy balancer, don't really have to worry about weapons management so much. There we go. Nice. Going up. Ow. Oh boy. Really gotta be careful with this one. See? Now we just keep going. Nice. Ooh, nice. Alright. As with that green barrier, we can't... There's a weapon that we have that... There's a weapon that can break it down that we don't have yet. Yet. The key word is yet. There we go. Alright. To the boss we go. How many E-tanks? I have one. It's fine if I die or something, that's totally fine. And Solar Man as a whole. Shoots off solar waves. The more that you attack that solar wave, the bigger it will get. The bigger it'll get, the more damage it will do, and the harder it will be to dodge. But with the water shield, it'll make fighting him a lot easier to do, obviously. Only problem is, water shield kind of works in the same way the junk barrier does in Mega Man 7. See, it makes it a lot punier for those little bullets that Solar Man does, but the only con is that the water shield is kind of flimsy for durability's sake. Alright, let's try this again. Thankfully, the stage isn't too tough to handle. Oh, nope, nope. Yeah, forget it. I want to be careful with those rocket launchers because they home in on you. Shoots. There we go. Ow! Whoa! Oh. Good. Ow. Damn it. Alright. Only con to this stage is just Proto-Man is just kind of weak. He's just objectively weaker. So you're really gonna have to be careful of when you take damage and how much you take. Because if you get hits, then you'd be losing a life. Ow. Come on. Ow. Thankfully. There we go. Come on. Oh, come on with that. Okay, let's try this again. And if I'm not mistaken, hard mode not only has enemies that are more aggressive, it also places more of them within the stage as well. So that's something for you to keep your eyes on. There we go. Oh boy. Nice. Nice. Okay. I would use the water shield, but nah. Ow. Thankfully, because Proto-Man has a slide, we can easily slide underneath these heat charges that these waves are doing. Ow. Ow. Oh boy. Ugh. I got sloppy with that one. Okay. Just keep going. Huh. I think one of the most remixed tracks, or one of the most beloved tracks, in terms of the main 8, is Solar Man because of how good it is. Like, it really pumps you up. Oh boy. Whew. Okay, that helps. Right. Easy. Huh. Whew. Right. On to the mini-boss. The only con to charging up the Buster as Proto-Man, the moment that you get hurt, you lose your charge. So you have to charge right from the beginning, basically. Just to take my time. Thank goodness I have the shield. Really? Oh, right, the bird actually just can just either go up or down. Right. Okay, at least I reached a checkpoint. No lives. Crap. Okay. Ow. Oh, good. Damn it. Alright, let's give this one last try. Ideally, you want to play as Proto Man on easy because the simple fact on easy mode, there's less enemies, there's more recovery items, and the bosses are obviously going to be a lot easier, and they won't be as aggressive. But, you know, it's recommended, and most people would say to do that, but meh. On this channel, I at least like to do a bit of a challenge. Ow. Even if it means, ow, questioning my own sanity. Worth it. There we go. Oh. Yeah, when they charge at you, they're invincible basically, so you can't really shoot at them. Just wait for them to be in your line of sight after they're done charging at you, and then you can go open fire. Shoot a bit. Ow. I'm not sure if I said this factoid or not yet, but Proto Man has a Japanese name, Blues, and it's more of a musical pun. Keeping up with the whole music thing for the main characters, basically. Like Bass's name is just another music pun, and his Japanese name is Forte, another music pun. And obviously Mega Man is Rock, or Rock Man. It's just rock and roll for him and his sister. Music pun. Ah. Oh. Okay. 3 lives left. 3 lives left. Good. There. Oh. Huh. Just in time. Oh, oh boy. Just gotta keep sliding. Key. Oh, not good. Oh, right. For Mega Man 10, they also kept up the whole bad box art thing. But this time they actually added Proto Man to the mix, which I actually like which I find is a cute detail. Like, they're really going back to their roots for this whole thing and showing the series some love. Now, if they could do it consistently, that'd be fine. Because I'm just happy that we actually got some form of care. Could be worse. It could be like Beautiful Joe fans or Darkstalkers fans. But the only hope you have is the next Marvel vs. Capcom fighting game. Whew. Okay. Well, no. Take my time to go up. I have more than enough screws to get me that another E-Tank. And also the journey going back down. Meh. Ow! Okay. Just keep going up. Just keep going. Okay, good. Oh, thank goodness for that shield. Ooh. Would have taken damage if I didn't jump in time. Right. Slide, and then we go. One life left. Let's try to do this. Like whenever Solar Man puts his head out, don't try to attack his head, because he'll actually just take in more shots and it'll become harder for you to fight him. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully not die this time. Oh! Water shield is really not that great of a shield or a weapon, if I'll be honest. And that's how the Solar Blaze works. Basically, you just shoot a giant fireball and it splits off into two separate flare waves. And then, yeah, that's how it works. Just gonna go back to the shop. Oh, 40. Ooh, oh boy. Now we can see why trying to get E-Tanks in the wilds is a more tantalizing offer. Yeesh. Let me get another bee call. Although before I cut off the stream, I want to at least show off of how Mega Man plays. Same thing with bass. Oh, nope. Okay. Let's just go with hard. You know what? No, I'll go with easy. It's fine. And the shop. Yeah, getting screws. Wow. Flat out just getting E-Tanks for Mega Man is cheaper because Proto Man is 40, Mega Man is 30. Really? And obviously he has more Seriously, I had to go grind for 140. This is 100. What kind of highway robbery is this shit? Book of Hairstyles. You guys should look at their best once in a while, but looking your best will double the damage you take. Basically, you go helmet. You take off your helmet, but you take double the damage. Essentially, you're just playing as Proto Man, but without the benefits of sliding or charging, basically. But hey, you at least get to play without your helmet. And exact same weapon items that you see within the shop. Okay. I think I'll go with Commando Man. I'm just showing off of how it looks like for basic gameplay. Of how easy mode looks, how easy mode looks like. And off the bat, Mega Man only just has the coil, but he does not have fresh jets on him, sadly. So you'll have to at least beat a few Robot Masters in order for you to get fresh jets, unlike Proto Man, who has his coil and jet from the get-go. Ow. You know the one cool thing I thought? I remember Game Informer, back when they were first alive and well and kicking, they actually did a nice cover of, I think it was either 9 or 10. 10 or 11, I'm not sure honestly. That they did for Mega Man basically. No, I'm remembering it wrong. It's Mega Man 11 that they did it for. And as you can see within easy mode, a whole lot more pickups and a whole lot less enemies to deal with, making the game a total cakewalk to do. Which, honestly, I feel is a good thing that they put in for easy mode for a series like Mega Man to do. Because the simple fact, if that helps players who are playing for this game for the first time, please give them a bit of a break. You know, it's not going to be too much of a ball buster to do. It will provide challenge, but not insane amounts of challenge. Like right here, this would have been a bottomless pit, but in easy mode it's covered up by these platforms to make it so that way you won't die so badly. And I think on other modes, this enemy that pops up out of pits comes up a lot faster. So it gives you ample time to dodge it and to shoot it, basically. Up. Up. Let's see. Oh, 68 screws. Oh, nice. Well, that's how easy mode works. Because the simple fact you can flat out just barrel your way through the entirety of the game. Good for people who really just want to get the game over with. Also, bosses take a whole lot more damage. I'm just barreling through with Commando Man here, and my goodness, it is just walk in the park. Yep. Not going to the shop. Actually, you know what? I'll go to the shop. Because I didn't show this off with the 9 because to get this helmet of hairstyles, my goodness, it's a fucking highway robbery. 200 screws just for this? Highway robbery, it tells you. And to get your helmet back is 20 screws again. What the fuck is this? What you tired of showing off, you can go back to your old school style. Man! I mean, at the very least, your stage select screen is different. At the very least. I love that attention to detail. That's good at the very least. And like that, yeah, you actually don't use your helmet, but you can still play normally, basically. Although I want to at least play through Sheepman stage to see something through. Don't need that extra life. I really, really do not need it. Oh boy, that's on me. That's definitely on me, because I didn't jump in time. Well, not really jumping in time, but I just got too reckless. Oh! Yeah, that's the thing with the helmet mode. If you die, you actually get your helmet back. I did not know that. There you go. And I believe that little item, I cannot pronounce the name of it right. I know it's like a Yama something, but what it does is that it heals every last one of your weapons and also your health as well. But think of it like an M-tank, basically. Jump. Normally in normal mode, there would be an enemy there, but because this is easy mode, less enemy placement and more focusing on goodies. Even the slot puzzle is not so much of a pain to do because of, you know, easy mode. Okay, there we go. There we go. E-tank for me. Thank you kindly. Just because it's starting to disappear doesn't mean the spikes for that specific color won't kill you. You have to make sure that it disappears fully in order for you to not be hurt by it. Oh. Oh yeah, right. Within 10, there's like little challenge modes or something like that, where depending on the difficulty, you'll actually get the Robot Master or something like that. You'll actually unlock it. So, Sheepman E and Commando Man E you actually unlock the challenges to fight those bosses on that specific difficulty mode, basically. Ow. And now I'm taking just as much damage as I deal, because the simple fact that I do not have my helmet anymore. But thankfully I know how Sheepman works, and Sheepman really isn't too difficult to take down. No, wait. Ow. Just a little bit more, because I want to see something really quick. There we go. Oh, I see. Even without the helmet, it still goes back to the default sprites. I actually thought they had the whole added detail of, oh, you just removed your helmet, the get weapon screen will actually reflect that change, but no, not the case. Alright. Yeah, the whole thing is really stupid, but I guess it's a neat little Easter egg thing. Although seriously, 20 screws to take the thing off and on is highway robbery. Alright. Now let's see how base works. And this is Base's first time being in a good Mega Man game to actually play him as. Let's see how much Base's items are. I believe Reggae was actually part of a Japanese Mega Man game that works like a party game, but I think it works more like Monopoly than you would a standard Mario Party game. Oh, wow. Sheesh. Oh boy. Wow. Getting E-Tanks is just as pricey as for Proto Man, and I think 150, that's pretty much more expensive than you would for Proto Man or Mega Man combined. My god. Now let's see, Treble Item 1, what is that? Brings you special items when used, can be used on the item screen, and what is Treble Rescue? Automatically saves you when you fall into a hole, can only be used once. Let me see something here. Oh yeah, right. Depending on the character, you actually do get like a specialized palette. A border actually of them. So Base was made by Wily, and so you actually see Wily within the border actually. And you actually do see all the weapons that he does get within the game. That's that pretty cute detail. Also, the only other difference for Base, he shoots in most directions. He does not shoot down directly. He can shoot up, but not down directly. Just at least southeast and southwest. And also no double jump. Although the treble boost lets you fly in the same way as you would for Mega Man 3, but you don't really shoot as much. Although mobility is pretty nice. And because Base's Buster is rapid fire, you can actually shoot off the shields of enemies. Ow. 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 These shields you can't really shoot off, but you can at least repel them back, at the very least. Instantly for that whole thing. That's what makes easy mode so easy. Hell, I'd at least say playing as base on easy mode makes the game even easier. Because of his greater mobility, the way of how his buster works, the treble boost, all that noise. Plus, his dash actually makes him a lot faster for mobility's sake. I'm not sure if he goes faster than the average slide, but it helps. Oh, whoops, sorry. Although that's something I do want to at least see. Oh, yeah! Yep. For Proto Man, you do actually get something for the character that you play as. And you just see Otto just in a bad disguise, which is kind of cute. And based on the title screen, you just see all the enemies that you fight within the game. And within Mega Man as a whole, yeah, you actually do see everything that he gets, standard weapons-wise, which is actually kind of a cute detail. Let me see here. I think I've actually shown off all that I can in regards to this whole thing. Oh. Also, Tango was within Mega Man 2, which is kind of cute. Okay. Ow. Ow. Just playing a bit around here before I end the stream outright, because I just wanted to at least show that off. For base, ow! He doesn't really have much of story cutscenes, if I'll be quite honest. It's mostly just Mega Man and Proto Man, because they're the main playable duo that you play as within the entire game. So you'll see more cutscenes, obviously as Mega Man, but a bit more with Proto Man too. Oh. Ow. Oh, wow, that... Oof. Ow. Oh, nope. Oops, that's Snoopsy. But yeah, I think I'm kind of done here with this part. Next time I'll tackle on more of the Robot Masters within the playthrough, and I'll see you then. Bye.